Hey, what's up guys? Adam here. Today I have my best iOS jailbreak tweaks of 2011. I made a list of my top 30 jailbreak tweaks that were released this year. So yes, this is going to be a very long video. However, all of the jailbreak tweaks are awesome and worth you downloading. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and definitely wish you guys a happy new year and a great 2012. So let's begin. The first jailbreak tweak I want to show you guys is called Anicons. That's one word and it costs $1.99 in Cydia. This is Anicons, and what it does is it adds a bunch of different icons for your iOS springboard, and you can click on all these different icons. So for example, we have the airplane mode icon. I can tap on that and that'll start up airplane mode. You have Wi-Fi, your 3G network. You have a flashlight toggle, so I can tap on that one and it brings up the flashlight. I have respring, I have safe mode, and all of that, and that's Anicons available in Cydia for $1.99. The next jailbreak tweak is called Gesturizer. This costs $2.99 in Cydia, and Gesturizer is absolutely an awesome tweak. It's probably one of my top 5 tweaks released this year, and what this does is in settings it allows you guys to create custom gestures to open different areas on your iOS device. So as you can see here, I have YouTube and Spotlight as well as TTM TV created, and I can click here to add a new gesture. You can name it, you can draw it, and you can make where the gesture goes. And let me go ahead and show you guys how these gestures work. So you double click your home button and it's above the multitasking, and now I can draw in one of the gestures I made. So for example, a T goes to my YouTube channel and I can let it load, and now it brings me to my YouTube channel. That's Gesturizer. It costs $2.99 in Cydia and it's highly recommended. The next jailbreak tweak is called StyleUnlock, and this is free in Cydia. What StyleUnlock does is allows you guys to select how you want to unlock your device. So you can go into the settings of StyleUnlock, and there are the settings right there. So I can click into StyleUnlock, and now I have the option up here to select gesture to unlock. And this allows you guys to select from about 20 different gestures to unlock, and I just have my gesture as one finger swipe down. And I also have the option checked here to hide the slider. So now I can go ahead and go to my lock screen. And now I can slide with just one finger down instead of the normal slide to unlock, and it'll perfectly fine slide to unlock my device. So I just swipe down and now my device is unlocked, and that's what StyleUnlock does, and it's free in Cydia. The next jailbreak tweak is called Dreamboard, and Dreamboard is an application you guys can install straight from Cydia, and Dreamboard allows you to install really complicated themes that are different from just normal winterboard themes, as you can customize a lot more. So for example, Dreamboard comes with one built-in theme, and this is Android, and there's a ton more of these themes just like this built into Cydia that you guys can install right to Dreamboard. And this is an example. So Android is a mock of Android, and as you can see here, this is a complete redesign of iOS in general. It looks completely different, and there's dozens of these themes available, and you can download them straight through Dreamboard. And I have a bunch of different videos on Dreamboard themes, so check out my channel for that. And once again, Dreamboard is free in Cydia. The next jailbreak tweak is called AppsCenter, and it's free in Cydia. AppsCenter is a notification center tweak, and what it does is it adds this little notification center widget here that has all the different applications you have installed on your iOS device. So you can quickly just, swipe down the notification center and you can have the AppsCenter widget here. And now you can just click on one of the applications, so like reminders, and now I'm in reminders, and that's AppsCenter. It's free in Cydia. The next jailbreak tweak is called iKeyWi, and this is a tweak that adds a 5th row of keys to your keyboard. So what it does is it kind of squishes these 4 down, so they're a little bit smaller than before, but however, I have noticed it's pretty easy to get used to. And you now have this 5th row here with a bunch of different symbols while you have the shift key held down. And when you don't have the shift key held down, you can just have all your different numbers there. And a cool part of iKeyWi is that in settings, this tweak is completely customizable for all the different keys in the tweak. So I can go ahead and go over to the iKeyWi settings, and under customizing, you guys can customize all the different keys you want to show up with the tweak. The next jailbreak tweak is called blurriedNCBackground, and this is free in Cydia. What this tweak does is it blurs the background of Notification Center. So as you can see here, I have the background all the way blurred, and you can actually customize in settings how blurred you want the background. So as you can see here, I have it all the way to the right. However, if I scroll blurriedNCBackground to the left and I go back, you guys will now see the background is pretty much completely transparent, and that is blurriedNCBackground. It adds a little cool effect to your Notification Center background, and it's free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called Brightness Icons. That's 2 words, and it's found in Cydia for free. And what it does is it adds these 2 icons to your springboard. So you have the brightness up and the brightness down, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just tap on one of them and the brightness will go down, or the brightness will go up, and that's called Brightness Icons, 2 words, and it's free in Cydia. The next Jailbreak tweak is called Bigify Plus. This is a Cydia tweak available for $1.99 in Cydia. And what this does is it allows you guys to completely customize the size and the color as well as a few different options for the icons on your springboard. So I can go ahead and click into size and I can see this little preview of what my icon currently looks like. I can scale the icon up a little bit, I can rotate it, I can change the skew for the X and Y axis, and that's what Bigify Plus does. It allows you guys to do this. You can also change the color of them. So here's the hue here. I can also check out the transparency, and once I'm done I can apply changes down there. And sliding to unlock my device, as you can see here, my icons look like a big mess because I just did that really quickly. But you guys can make your icons look really cool with Bigify Plus, and that is Bigify Plus. Once again, it's $1.99 in the Big Boss repo. The next Cydia tweak is called cleanstatus. That's one word and it's found for free in Cydia. What cleanstatus allows you to do is hide some of the options in your status bar. It's a fairly simple tweak. So for example, I have my time hid up there. I also have my carrier hid, and pretty much you just, tap something. So I'll just tap on this and it'll bring back the time, so it's 5:49 a.m. I can also go ahead and scroll down and I can bring back, let's just say, my location or my rotation, and my rotation switch is back there, and that's what cleanstatus does, and it's free in Cydia and it's spelled with one word. The next Cydia tweak is called Firebreak. That's one word and it's found for free in Cydia. What this does is it adds a panorama mode to your camera app, and this camera app is kind of hidden in iOS. It was actually made by Apple and Apple chose not to release it, but basically once you install the tweak you go to options and now you have the panorama mode, and now you can begin taking your panorama photos. So capture panorama from left to right, tap the camera button to begin, so you can tap the camera and now you guys can move your iOS device all around, and this will create a panorama, and once again that's called Firebreak and it's free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called Music Center for Notification Center. This costs $1.49 in Cydia, and what this does is it adds a music widget here in Notification Center, and from the second screen you can play your music and all that. You can pause it, skip forward, and from the main screen this is going to show info on any of the songs you're playing. So I can start up my song, and now in the first screen this is going to show all the different info on the song. So you'll see the album, you'll see the title of the song, the artist, and the album, and that's called Music Center for Notification Center, and it costs $1.49 in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called Now Listening. Now Listening is found for free in Cydia, and that's spelled with just one word. And what this does is it adds banner notifications every time a new song starts playing. So when you start up a song, as you can see here, the little notification will pop up and you see the title of the song as well as the artist, and that's called Now Listening. It's found for free in Cydia, and that's one word. The next Cydia tweak is called NCQuickDismiss. That's one word and it's found in Cydia for free. And what this tweak does is it adds a little X when you want to X out a notification just for easy access. And you guys will see that new little X, so I tap on that and the notification goes away, and that's called NCQuickDismiss and it's found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called SBSettings. I'm sure all you guys know about this, however, I just had to throw it in. SBSettings is awesome, and with SBSettings for iOS 5, you have a new notification center widget, and SBSettings allows you to control all the different parts of your operating system. And you can also access SBSettings just by swiping on the top of your status bar, and that's SBSettings, found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called SleepFX, and it's pretty self-explanatory by the name. What this does, this adds a little FX every time you close and lock your device. So for example, I'll just put my effect as spin, and I'll put the length to about there, and I can also change the sound, so I have it as beam. So once I lock my device and I lock it, you guys will see the song come up as well as the animation. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. And that's called SleepFX. There's a ton of different options and it costs $4.99 in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called AnyLockapp, and what this does is allows you guys to put any lock application right here on your lock screen. So right now it's just default as a camera. However, with AnyLockapp you can choose any other application to be there. So I'll just put App Store, and now I can lock my device, and with AnyLockapp it's now App Store. I can tap on that and now I'm brought to App Store, and that's called AnyLockapp and it's found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is great to have with AnyLockapp, and it's called CameraLocker. That's one word, and it's found for free in Cydia. And what this does is it pretty much just makes this little, camera icon or whatever you have there all the time. So for example, if I double click my home button, this will not go away. It's always there, and that's called CameraLocker. One word, found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called SBSticky Notes. That's one word and it's found for free in Cydia. And what this does, it allows you to make these little sticky notes that go on your home screen. So I have two right there, and when you tap on one, it has a little animation that pops up and you guys can see the sticky note. And this is made straight from the Notes application. So once you make a new note, you guys can see this little SBSticky Notes icon. You tap on that and now it's added to your home screen. And that's called SBSticky Notes and it's found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called Zephyr. That's one word and it's found for 99 cents in Cydia. And Zephyr allows you to add these really cool swiping animations to open different parts of your phone. So for example, if you swipe from the bottom of your phone up, it opens the multitasking tray and you can just swipe down to bring it away. And once you're in applications, you can also swipe between different ones. So for example, I can swipe to the side from here and it brings me back to the previous application if there was one there. However, there's not, so I can swipe to the right and now I'm in the Notes application. And you guys can just keep going, and that's with a tweak called Zephyr, and it's found for 99 cents in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called KillBackground. That's one word and it's found for free in Cydia. And KillBackground is for easily killing the multitasking applications that are currently multitasking. So as you can see here, I have a bunch of these, and instead of just holding down and then killing them one at a time, what KillBackground does is it adds this icon down there. You can tap on that, and now every single application was killed in one click, and that's called KillBackground, and it's found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called weesearch. There's also a pro version available, however the weesearch version is free, and this adds a few different options for searching, so you can search Google, YouTube, Wikipedia, and dictionary. It's a notification center widget, so I can just type in like hi and I will search on Google, and it'll search on Google or any of the other websites, and that's called weesearch. It's for free in Cydia. Next up is a tweak called instaURL. You can activate this via an activation method, and I just have this held down, so I hold down on my status bar, and here's instaURL. I can now either Google search something or go to a domain, so I can type in www. Whatever domain and go to that. However, I can also Google search, so I'll just do hi and go. It's kind of similar to weesearch as it has Google. However, you can also just go to websites very easily, and that's called instaURL, and it's 99 cents in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called wAlpha. It stands for Wallpaper Alpha, and it's found for free in Cydia. This changes the alpha value of your background. So for example, if you put the alpha value all the way there, you guys can see your background is pretty much untouched. It's just how it used to be. However, if you put it all the way down, you can see the opacity is way down, and now the background is completely black. And of course you can put it in the middle, and that is called wAlpha, and it's found for free in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called gridtab. This is found for $1.50 in Cydia, and this is a redesign to the tab system on iOS. So if I go to the tabs, you guys will now see I have this little gridded view, and there's a way to change how many grids you have here, and you know, if you want it to be 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, whatever, that's found in settings. But this is called gridtab. It works just as before, however it has a new layout, and it's found in Cydia for $1.50. The next Cydia tweak is called color keyboard. That's two words, and it's found in Cydia for $1.99. This lets you select custom themes for your keyboard, and there's quite a few available. So here are all the different themes, and my favorite is the black blue theme, so you can go ahead and exit out. And now my theme for my keyboard is blue and black, and of course with color keyboard there's a bunch of different options, and it's $1.99 in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called nyanSliders, and that's it right there. This goes along with the website and the YouTube video, which I love. And what it does is it changes all the different sliders on your operating system to the little Nyan cat. So as you can see here, it is a little animated Nyan cat. You also have the rainbow following it, and that's called nyanSliders, one word, and it's found in Cydia for free. Next up, I have a Cydia tweak called Springtomize 2. This is an insane Cydia tweak. It has so many different options. It costs $2.99 in Cydia, and it's highly recommended. As you can see here, this pretty much customizes and brings together maybe 20 different tweaks from Cydia into one, and that's what I love about it. And of course I don't have time to go through all the different options. However, there's maybe 15 subcategories here, and in the subcategory there's going to be, you know, 10 different options. So with this tweak there's 150ish, 200ish options for customizing different parts of your operating system. So you have icons, folders, lock screen, dock customization, and much more, and that's called Springtomize 2. It's available for $2.99 in Cydia. The next Cydia tweak is called Move to Unlock, and the 2 is a number, and this costs 99 cents, and what it does is allows you to move your lock screen physically to unlock it. So for example, I just have it set to all directions, and you can set it to just one direction. So if you want to move it just to the right to unlock, you can do that, but I have it to all directions, so pretty much you just take it and you move it and it will unlock your screen, and that's called Move to Unlock, and it costs 99 cents in Cydia. The final jailbreak tweak is called vWallpaper 2. vWallpaper 2 is an application for adding video wallpapers and video effects to your springboard. I have a really in-depth video on vWallpaper 2, and you do need to add a source, which is on screen now, but what it does is it allows you to install video wallpapers just like this, as well as dozens of other video effects for moving around your screen and all that, and this is called vWallpaper 2. It's free in Cydia. So guys, that's my best iOS jailbreak tweaks of 2011. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all 30 of the tweaks. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating down below on this video. Hopefully you guys have an awesome 2012, a great new year, and I'll see you guys next year with much more videos to come. And thanks a lot for the support in 2011, and thanks a lot for watching.